time of the day it is you happen to be listening, this is the P&A Podcast Express, coming to you from the world-famous Palm Street Studios.
World famous.
We are live, and I have to switch that.
You've officially said it's world famous.
Yeah.
He's
it
Adam.
is.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. We're here. Two featured guests tonight. Junior, how you doing, Junior?
Wonderful. Now
And-
I seen you handsome fuckers.
John Crazer, JTK. How's it going, buddy?
Not so bad. How are you?
There we go. Two featured guests in the house tonight. The house being the Palm Street Studios. World famous, you said. World famous.
World famous. I called it. Yeah.
What did it do to break the seal to become world famous?
So we had some people on Facebook from like, I don't know, Pakistorchigal at us.
Pakistorchigal?
So I figure it's world famous.
Did you just make that name up? That's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
On the fly.
They added us, huh?
That was
Yeah.
good.
Pakistorchigal. Yeah.
Were they in the Paris Olympics?
I was just going to ask you.
Just the Paralympics. Everybody there, oddly enough, can't walk.
Okay.
Oh, frick. We're
Yeah.
all going to hell for that one.
Yeah,
That studio looks great, guys.
it does.
It's getting there. I do want to adjust your camera somewhat, but not right now.
I mean, I know I look bad, but I mean,
No, I actually want it closer so that it seems like you guys are way back off in the distance.
Can you
It's
repeat that? You want my face closer?
is that what you said?
not to me.
Oh.
To the camera. I would like the camera closer to your face.
Right? Yeah.
Fine.
So yeah,
What's cracking, everybody?
Just trying
not
to
much.
Yeah.
just going through the news cycle right here. One of the first thing that pops up is some pole vaulter got his junk caught on his pole.
I saw that.
I did not hear about that. That's
Yeah, the pole vault was
Ouch.
so pissed off because he got his junk caught on the.
Ouch.
It cost him his jump, and literally the pole, like, you just see the outline of his wang, and the pole's just like, twing.
Was this in the Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it on video?
You can find it on video, yeah.
Yeah, there's a video.
It's impressive.
This is where we need that second screen so that I can
He's
bring
getting
it up.
he's getting date offers from it.
Well, I was gonna say. I mean, that could play both ways.
What country is he from? Is he from U.S.?
France, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's from France.
Yeah, I mean, it's in Paris.
Just Google pole vault wang, and it's Anthony Ammirati. Anthony Ammirati. He's from France.
You better
yeah.
not be setting me up.
No.
Wang.
No, it's
It's not a Rickroll thing. No.
No, it's not like that link you click on his big black cock.
I'm looking like it's in my fucking contacts.
I like the pictures though.
Kind
This
of excited and not excited to see it. For this
Captain something Wong. We too low.
he's just got his big old dong caught on the pole for pole vaulting.
Volt.
What a problem to have.
What,
Just-
what else should I put? Pole vault.
So the article Anthony Ammirati. Just type in pole vaulter Anthony.
Nope, you got it right. It's right at the top. Yep.
Here we go.
He caught his wang on the crossbar.
I only saw one picture right now. And it's in the fetal position. Oh, wait, no.
Do you see the close up of it?
Wait. Hold on.
The bulge in his pants cost him his Olympic glory.
We're in commercial.
What is that? So what's the trade-off there, Phil? Do you take the Olympic glory or do you take the bulge in your pants? That's very impressive. Allegedly.
On a fucking world stage like this, you take that fucking bulge every day, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're doing it without volume. Bear with us, everybody out there. This is my first time
You're
seeing
about to
it.
see
Did
his-
you see this yet?
Dick knock over the crossbar.
just once I did.
We got the announcer. He's laughing. Kind of.
So here's the thing: is right now there are many, many women in Paris that are vying
For his
to pole,
services.
to pole vault. Yes.
They want to pole vault on something else.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was he a contender?
I don't think
He's a
so.
contender now.
He is now.
Wait.
Swing.
Wait. We're contenders now.
Julie. Come on.
Are you waiting to see the dick part or what?
Well, I thought they were going to show a replay, but I don't know what
There
they're.
is a dick part?
There's a part where his penis is blatantly on the bar.
I'm just looking at this for. They're not going to fucking.
You do realize your cover art's got to be a big penis hitting a pole.
Oh, I'm
now,
going to
right?
zoom in on it, yeah.
This is just an interview that he has.
This is going on for 6
Just
minutes.
look for pics of it. Just
Is that him?
No, he's a not to be racist. He's a white guy.
he's
right?
a white guy. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And it still caught on it.
That's saying something.
So you're saying I got a chance?
Do I have to just send you a picture of it?
You may have to.
I mean, I just went to images.
This is a setup. He sent him.
No, dude. Just
I know.
hey,
Sir Philip's going to send me a dick pic.
just pole vaulter Anthony Ammirati, and then just go to images. Just go to images.
We just went. It's a video.
No, just go to images. Go Google and go to images. It shows a bunch of this guy's fucking lunch meat just packing this bar down.
Is he single? Do you know?
I don't know. Not anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not now. Not now.
It's not even showing it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. There's a YouTube video. Hold on.
That's what it was on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my. Oh my God. And the agony of defeat.
It wasn't his feet that hit that.
There, I just sent it to the group text for Cookie with no context.
Oh my.
That'll give him something to do the rest
Mr.
of the night.
Anthony,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it happened, but good for you though.
I'm sorry it cost you Olympic gold, but
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, sorry?
Sorry, your
question mark?
Yeah, like,
But then
not-
like,
sorry your Magnum
Yeah.
dong cost you Olympic gold.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops.
I think this guy's gonna be the next fucking bachelor. I bet you, if he is single.
I knocked over the crossbar with my Olympic
Magnum dong.
Magnum dong.
That's a new job going on right now.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, he says.
Cheers, Anthony.
Can we? Yeah.
Cheers.
I'll take that, yeah.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that when I got it in my mouth.
Yeah. Can
I
we?
didn't want to do anything when you had
Yeah.
anything in your
Can we
mouth.
take that Danny DeVito drop there and just kind of edit that and
Oh,
make it fit?
whoops.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
I caught the crossbar with my Magnum dong. Looks like I'm out of the Olympics.
In the agony of the dong. We should get a Howard Cosell voice.
Look at that big chunky monkey run.
You dick. Can we say that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Take
going
good
to tell you
contact.
no.
Oh, whoops! Oh, I dropped my monster condom that I use for my Magnum dong.
I'm out of here.
Well, God bless you,
Oh, whoops.
Mr. Anthony.
Did anybody watch that part that I about the glory hole that I sent to? Nobody responded.
I did.
I sent the YouTube video and I said, go to the 235 mark.
I did
Yeah,
not.
no,
know.
234 mark it was.
Whoop. I can't pretend that that's a woman.
Yeah,
You just see the shadow of a dong coming
Funny.
through the glory hole.
yeah.
Jesus.
You know, the fact of the matter is, you know somebody on that set put their dick through that hole.
Yeah. You
Danny
motherfuckers.
DeVito did not have to act that. That
Yeah,
was
you
that was
are
He
correct,
just
legit.
turned
sir.
around and saw a dick and he's like,
Yeah.
That was legit.
Shit. Well, you had silent S
Oh,
rolling.
whoops! Oh,
Who was it? It was
I
Adam.
dropped.
We were talking about fucking ported potties
Yeah.
this afternoon. And
Yeah.
Fucking GHC's fucking story. And then I told you about the golf course. And yeah, it was you.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Fucking blue butthole and one or something like that.
Yeah.
Blue butt
blue
and
butt
one.
one ball.
Blue butt one ball.
No,
Yeah.
I
That
called
was-
you blue butt and then it came through blue butt one ball. Yes. So yes, fun fact: I've only actually taken
Silent S.
a dump in a porta john twice in my life.
That's fucking unbelievable
That is
with
impressive.
Right?
Yeah.
you, too. Little tidbit that you didn't know about Sir Philip. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And then GHC comes right back. I took 2 in one day.
Well, it's
In a
funny
porta-john.
because I said that and I had to pass that along to Silent N. She's like, I've crapped in a porta john twice in the same day.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So
Whoops.
Oh,
the other day when we were at the fair, I used the porta john, and I'm in there and I'm looking at the layout, and I'm thinking, how awful is this for females that they have to sit and pretty much have the urinal like right here.
Yeah.
it's not ideal, I don't think.
You know, I found somebody passed out at Porta John once. It was the fucking funniest thing ever.
Oh boy.
I always talk about staring into the blue abyss. I do, seriously. I've only crapped in a Porta-John twice in my life. I always look over and just see mounds of shit in that thing and be like, who the fuck? Especially when it's at like a festival or a fair. I'm like, do you just like I prepare. It's just like going out fishing. Like, take your morning dump before you go fishing and you're good for, I'm good for the whole day when I do that.
Right. Well, I was bouncing up and down on the mower and fucking was really close to our Porta-John, and they always change it. Beautiful job, whatever company, I forget who it is, but they change it once a week all the time.
Nice.
But I think it was 4th of July weekend, maybe a year ago, and I raced over there. I was on the back of the course and got in there, and I'm like, how I looked and I go, oh my God, it was to the fucking brim of the seat.
Oh, dear Lord.
Really?
Backed up. Yes. That was I was talking about. Yeah, sucked.
That would just.
I was like, that guy had fucking corn?
That would skeeze me.
That's
that
how
would
close
just.
it was to my fucking eyeballs.
I'd be scared.
Yeah, I was scared.
I've dealt with so much shit in my life. Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta deal with this shit.
But human shit, especially like people's who I don't know, like
Right.
freaks me out.
Kind of weird.
Like obviously, I've changed a ton of diapers, had 2 kids. Never bothered me. But when it's somebody else's rancid shit, it just. And plus, you know this from being parents. Like, you get to kind of know the battle rhythm of your kid's shit. The consistency, what it's going to smell like, and kind of what to expect. You go in there and it's somebody else's shit. You have no idea.
Right.
You're like,
Very true.
That even came out of a fucking human?
Especially like 4th of July weekend. Hot, humid,
Right.
Yeah.
literally in a shit box. Hot box.
Just a boiling shit box.
Oh, I got a gear grind with you. Nobody responded to my freaking hot tub stand.
Hot
I sent it to you and Nathan
tub.
both, and I was really excited about that. They're nobody responded, crickets. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that was a couple days ago too. I said, is anybody out here today?
That was sunset.
I've been running
Well, I understand that now. Yeah.
a lot.
I've actually been super busy
I was
too.
busy this weekend.
So it was good. It was great. I'm
Right.
sorry I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I was like, oh my god, because Kelsey's like, aren't you gonna take a snap, take a picture and send it to them? I'm like, yeah, you're damn right I am.
Hot tub.
In a hot
nothing.
tub. Gonna make you
You gotta
sweat.
get that
And then
hot
nothing.
tub,
Yeah, and then nothing.
James Brown celebrity hot tub.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
I got one more shit story, Hill. After
One
I did
more
not use that, the year prior to that at the golf course, the prior owners, when I first started, gave us a bunch of hot wings from a catering event and everything. That's what we had for lunch. And it was, again, 100 degrees outside, and I just got out of the mower, and I was like,
Those numbers
uh-oh.
up. Those are rookie numbers.
After GHC said he sharded his pants at Target. So I'm on a mower, and the shop facility bathroom was taken, and I was like, I can't go any further. So I went behind number 1 green. I had to go really bad. Went into the woods about 5 feet in and unleashed out in the back. And I knew I didn't have no toilet paper. I wiped my ass with 3 work gloves. And I looked over here. There's this fucking house cat, or outside cat from someone's house that was like our pet at the golf course, just laying there looking at me. My ass was like 2 feet from him. Just didn't even move.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it came and licked your ass.
No.
You don't need listeners like that.
You did.
Yeah, we don't.
No, you don't. Yeah, you're right.
But anyways, that's my other last shit story.
Oh, dear Lord.
Is that what that mean, Phil?
The more you know.
And did I not follow this correctly? Does Target really have bidet? A bidet
No.
there?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Thank you.
You guys are hearing things again.
GHC, you got me.
Oh, you're damn right about that.
Well, he made it have a bidet.
Yeah,
By
I got it
companies.
after he
Oh,
said.
I love it when he's like, I know it was clean toilet water. I'm like, clean?
Question mark?
I noticed that. I noticed that.
Never heard of it.
I've never dipped my hands into toilet water willingly,
Right?
And never thought clean.
and not at a Target bathroom.
Those two things do not go together. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Blech.
Yeah, exactly.
So full disclosure, because we did not specify, but I believe this will actually be. Well, I could release this episode today.
You can. You don't have to, but you can.
The fuck is it Tuesday?
Fuck, I don't know what
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
anymore.
Holy shit! They got me running so many miles right now. I have no idea where the fuck I
Who is they?
am. Just work.
I thought you're slimming down.
It's not work.
Good for you.
It's called your life.
Yeah. It's you.
Yeah, it's you, asshole.
And you are work.
Sorry, that was aggressive.
I'm a little
But appropriate.
I'm a little extra, aren't I?
It's okay, though. I mean,
God, because this
Extra special?
I just haven't had any time lately. And then the boss is.
Oh,
I finally had the talk. He walks in yesterday, and I knew he was going to get at something. He's like, kind of need you here before 8 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Because I've been slacking.
Uh-oh.
Showing up anywhere between 10 after 8 and 8:30.
And you just said that not too long ago.
you jinxed it.
well, you knew it was coming.
You jinxed
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
But 8's not unreasonable, so I can do that.
Well, and it's what? It's about, got to be just under 15-minute drive for you.
Just under 15 minutes, and then the only other saving grace is the good time changes coming to get to work early. So pretty soon getting there at 10 minutes to 8 will feel like 10 minutes to 9.
Yeah.
True.
I love that
you
one
know,
in the fall.
Yes.
Time is very relative.
I don't give two fucks about it, to be perfectly honest with you.
That it's relative or that
Time is an artificial construct.
it is. It is. And being on time is just to be a slave to
It seems-
something that doesn't matter.
And so basically, I should just say hey, fuck, man, you think I'm late? I say, hey, I'm early for tomorrow,
It's very arbitrary.
That is true.
right?
Things that make you go,
I work my Saturdays on Friday.
dude, that's fucking awesome. You're like Socrates.
I try. Well, I think about this stuff a lot. I'm not gonna lie, because
This is
it
deep
really.
That's real deep, Ogre.
My job, they treat me very well, so I'll conform. And I showed up this morning at 10 minutes to 8, and
Attaboy.
Good for you.
I just got to drag my ass. I just hate mornings, man. I just don't like it because I enjoy
You're a night owl.
because I enjoy my evenings.
Right.
You know,
But isn't this seems like later starting work for you?
it is. This is one of the latest starting jobs I've had. Generally,
What's the earliest you ever had?
6. I had one. I had to be there at 6:30.
Okay.
6:30. Nope, 6 o'clock. Nope, I had one. I was supposed to be there at 6 o'clock.
Were you occasionally late there?
Oh, I rolled in every day between 6:15 and 7. They got annoyed with me, and I don't.
Sir, we're going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, they got annoyed with me, and eventually
Right.
figured out a way to make my life miserable. So I left that job.
Gotcha.
They didn't fire me, but they made my life miserable. So I left that job.
So they basically pushed you out.
Yeah.
So, not to change the subject, but before I forget, so Phil,
Yes.
this is the second year in a row I saw your mother at the voting poll. She's like, hey, she looks at my license. Oh, JTK. I'm like, oh, son of a.
So, yeah, she said that she saw you. I was there just after you
Where
because
were you at?
At the voting
to voting station.
Oh.
We
voting
went.
station in Deckerville here. This is the second year in a row. It's like, oh, JTK. Like, oh, god damn it.
My mother's worked up there for a while as one of the voting. What do you want to call
Volunteers?
them? Volunteer, but she's actually on the ballot to be the clerk now. So
Oh,
she'll be
really?
She'll be the clerk for Marion.
Awesome.
She's running unopposed, so I voted for her. So that means
So
she
did
should
I.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just like, she's like, I was like, oh, not again.
Well, good luck, Miss Nickel.
There you go.
Can't you just appoint her as mayor?
Right.
Probably should. I really only voted for one reason, and that was because of these insane millages. But you voted yes. Oh, you don't vote. You don't get to vote for village, do you? You're just in Marion Township. JTK.
Yeah, but there was 3 millages, though.
So there was 4
But he-
total. If you vote, are you in the village? The village proposed one too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, there was
The
only
village
3.
proposed one too? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we talked about
6
that before.
motherfucking mills
For what?
for the fire
Fire
department
department.
because those lazy
talked about it.
motherfuckers won't get out there and raise money on their own. I have done my research. I've talked to members of several other fire departments, and they've all said the same thing. Deckerville doesn't do shit for fundraisers, which is
That's-
one of their biggest problems.
That's so weird, though.
So
too.
every other fund, I talked to a bunch of different fire departments. They said we typically do anywhere between 4 to 6 a year. Typically 2 to 3 of them are for ourselves, and usually 1, 2, 3 of them are for other causes, for someone in need or something. We find a, but a lot of times we just have one for ourselves. Say, hey, we're not gonna lie, we put it towards equipment and shit. They do that a couple times a year.
Sandusky fundraises all the time.
They raise anywhere between $3 to $8 grand.
Minden
And-
City does like a ginormous like pancake breakfast every
Yeah,
year. And
right.
That's the majority of their funding. That and the homecoming. That's
Yeah.
where their funding comes from.
Port Sand Lake just had it last
So
week.
I've been
It was
and
packed.
now they want to come hand out and ask for 6 mills.
Right.
And the township
so-
is asking for 1.5. So honestly, on this property right here, if that goes through, my property taxes are going to raise $325 a year.
What?
Yeah.
I already pay too much in fucking property taxes.
Whoa.
Yeah, we talked about that on a previous podcast.
Yeah.
when I heard it on radio.
Speaking of the fire department, it sounds to me there was only like maybe one firefighter that volunteered at the Deckerville days. So where was the help? You know.
No, I know. We already talked about.
Well, I know. I'm sorry.
We can talk more about it.
No, I don't want to read.
So it was a major disappointment. A lot of people, but they are accepting feedback. No. One of the biggest things that really killed the party was they wanted to try the Deckerville, the DCDC wanted to try to have all the stuff downtown instead of all at Wilson Park, which spreads everybody too thin. Everybody doesn't want to run back and forth.
Right.
We need to get back to the fact of having everything just at Wilson Park.
And there's plenty of room for everything.
That's what that park was made for.
Right. Yeah. So and that was my first time this past couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the cornhole tournament.
So my understanding was that everybody thought, or not everybody, but a lot of people thought the Good Timers were still putting it on, and there was a lot of people boycotting the Deckerville homecoming because of some member of the.
Is that true?
That's from a very reliable source.
Is the community very outraged about all of that?
I don't even think it's like the immediate community, just people outside of it.
So what part are they outraged about? The crime or the fact that he didn't receive anything basically for it besides to pay restitution?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, okay. and
that's my understanding. I'm not saying that's factual.
I'm going to go on the record here and say I know him very well. I know we all make mistakes. I have no problem with any part of it.
Oh, I have no personal idea about it.
Yeah.
That's just my understanding.
Okay. But I have heard a lot of people say they're upset that he did not receive anything besides.
But people thought the Good Timers was like still putting it on, but they obviously weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore they associated that with that, and so they weren't going to support.
I mean, it's got to be tough though, because maybe though, and I don't know how it all works, but maybe that's why we need a better prosecutor.
Sure.
He basically pled guilty to 2 felonies and just had to pay what he stole back. I don't know when that. I've never heard of that happening before. Have you heard that?
I don't know.
No.
With felonies?
No.
Those are 2 felony charges.
2 felonies, your ass is going to.
You're going to spend at least 364 days in jail.
At least.
So the other part that I heard was that basically last year with that person running it, they ran everything into the ground. As far as like all the funding, that stuff. And I can tell you from being in bands for many years, what they paid the bands that were there last year and the quality of bands.
That's what ran it into the fucking ground.
That was insane.
Those bands were all licking their chops. They're like, hey, we'll come back anytime.
Yeah. Oh, I hope we can come back next year. It's like, well, for one, for the most part, I can say that all of them were not great. They didn't run a sound. If they'd have taken half of that money and rented a sound system and somebody to run sound, that would have been decent. But to put everything that far apart and have one band with an okay sound system and then another band with no sound system whatsoever, it was terrible. It was one of the worst productions I've ever seen. And they spent a shitload of money on it.
Yeah. So I guess there's lots of things. I look at things through rose-colored glasses a lot of times because I know a lot of these people, and I get it, but we can't let. I mean, the Deckerville Homecoming's been going forever. There was it's cascaded downwards. Once the Deckerville League of Women stopped doing it, and the veterans, the VFW.
Yeah, thank you.
Once they stopped doing things, and they stopped. It was their own choice. They're aging out of it. They're all getting old. They decided they couldn't do it anymore, so Good Timers took it over. There was a legion of people upset that thought the Good Timers forced them out, and that is fake. That is not correct. That is not correct information. So people were upset about that.
Yeah.
Then people were upset they got rid of the tractor pull and decided to do the rodeo instead, which is upsetting because that fucking rodeo sucked.
Yes.
So
that was a bad idea.
So now the Good Timers, I don't know why the Good Timers pulled out of it.
Because they had a lot of people come to them because like, oh, well, you're doing Deckerville, you should do Carsonville, you should do this, you should do, because not just being one town, but like the whole area.
Right.
So I got
how can you do that?
I got a totally different explanation as to why they got out of it.
We got conflicting reports.
So the explanation that I got is that basically last year there was no more money left to put it on, and so they were like, "Yeah, there's no money left, so we're done putting it on." So rather than just let it go to the wayside, chamber,
CDC,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they came in and they put it on, and to me they did a very poor job of letting people know that they could have used some help, because I know that I'll speak for Phil on this. You and I would have gone up there and DJ'd it.
I offered to somebody who I
Yeah.
thought was in charge or had something, and I offered to do it pro bono, free of charge. And I said,
They didn't take you up on it.
no.
And you're not the only one. I heard from somebody else that they also offered.
Yeah.
That has a nice sound system, that they offered to come up and at least play, some decent
Right.
music and stuff. Instead, they had a kitchen speaker and Pandora playing, which
And I wasn't asking for anything. I wasn't
No.
even asking for beer or anything. I'm just like,
we'd have gone up there, put a sign up that
Yeah.
said we were
just to
we were for
advertise our
hire.
business. We'll
Yeah.
work just to advertise our business. Absolutely.
So I mean, it was just poorly done all the way around. The whole idea, somebody from Sandusky had to get involved, because the whole idea of moving it downtown, that helps your businesses, is one of the most asinine, stupid things I've ever heard. Blocking off access to your businesses and
Right.
clogging up the roadways does not increase traffic to your businesses.
No.
It shuts them down. I know people in Sandusky who are on that main street. It helps two businesses. It helps the two at the end,
Yep.
and that is it. And the only reason it helps them, having that beer tent and all that there, is because they serve food and beverage. But other businesses that are along there that sell food and things like that, it kills them. That whole weekend they just shut down. So from Thursday, when they start setting up and start closing that off, they just shut their business down. That helps nobody. Same thing here in Deckerville. You shut foot traffic down, it does not help a business.
No wonder it's the 13th worst small town to live in fucking
Exactly.
Michigan.
So my thought is they're trying to copycat what Sandusky has done. Don't do that. From a business standpoint, I know of two businesses that it caused them to leave the chamber because they moved it down there and wouldn't listen to reason that it needs to go out to, one of the parks. We have a huge park downtown. Doorfield is huge. It's more than a city block of space, with basketball courts, baseball fields, the water park thing there,
Plenty of spaces to puke.
two big pavilions, So, I mean, you've got tons of stuff there. Then they put in that gigantic diamond trail that could house the beer tent and everything else, because it doesn't really have houses around it or anything. Do they do that there? Nope. They bring all that stuff downtown because two businesses want it there. And to me, it's just, it's backwards thinking. You need to bring people into town, let them seek out the businesses and see them here, but they got to be able to get to them. Nobody that comes to town and goes to that beer tent is thinking, oh, you know what? I'll stop by this store or this little restaurant or this sandwich shop. It doesn't help them.
Well
It doesn't
said.
help them at
Well
all.
said.
Maybe they should put a sex
agree.
shop down there.
They should. There's enough room because everything's closed because of bad decisions.
Oh, there's plenty of space for a sex shop down there.
Junior, what
both
time
in
is it?
Sandusky and Deckerville.
What time is it?
It is 7:40.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a real time. What else do we want to talk about? There was something I had another point, but I forgot.
Yeah, something else too. I don't remember now.
Meh.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh.
what a great time at the Huron Community Fair for the redneck truck
Oh
races.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
So what a stellar time. I mean, I'd never been, and so everybody's like, "Oh, you're in for a treat," and it did not disappoint. They put on a show, man. They don't.
And there was twice where I thought there could be a possible loss of life. Once for people to our left and once for us.
Yes,
For you guys.
Explain.
Yeah.
we had a truck. We were up in a little tower. There were those cement barrier blocks. You know, they're about 6 foot long.
One layer of them, both
Yeah.
depth and height. So, people can jump over them pretty easy. So can a truck.
And this truck came around turn 3 and 4, skin belly hell, just flying, and it lost it and headed right. It literally hit the cement blocks right in front of me. I'm from, I would say, less than me to you away from the cement blocks. I had cement chips hit me in the face.
Yeah, I hid behind Phil.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
not joking.
did I flinch? I kept announcing.
No, he kept announcing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we
and
talked
then-
about it earlier or a couple days ago. Wow. I was
They-
waiting to hear about this.
They had just down from us the same scenario happen. That truck actually, the passenger side tire on the front actually hopped up on the blocks
Yeah.
and then came back down. And I'm thinking, man, I know it would be bad for visual, like being able to see over them, but they maybe should go 2 blocks high with those. You know?
That's how we run an event, Till.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude,
You're going to have a ton of people next year.
Let me tell you this. Huron County does it right. We were up there on Tuesday. We got our first taste of it. We went out for the motorcycle races. So they have people just have BYOB. A lot of people don't, just carrying around beers, walking around, drinks, whatever. Nobody says a damn thing. Everybody has a good time. Everybody was cool.
No trouble.
No trouble. Sound like County Fair, you tried to have a beer out in the grandstand area? Holy fuck.
You got hell to pay.
Yeah.
Like, literally, yeah.
If
So
you have
in
a
Friday-
Pepsi in there
Right.
and they're selling Coke, they're on your ass.
And Friday night, over 3,000 people
At the grandstand.
at the grandstand.
Whoa.
Over 3,000.
No shit.
They were lined up. The grandstand was full all the way around. They had semi trucks, flatbeds parked on each end or on the one end. Everybody with their lawn chairs and everything. They had them stacked deep. All the side we were on, the grandstand's full beside us. Semi trucks lined up with bales and everything. They had a big old party bus there with a platform on top full of people. Everybody drinking, everybody having a good time watching these redneck truck races. It was an event fucking deluxe, my friend, and it felt awesome. It felt like the right way to put on an event this day and age. It's the most populated thing I've been to in a while. The most fun, the most good time. Everybody had an awesome time. It was fucking killer, man.
Is usually around the same date?
Yeah, yep.
Cool.
Do you guys have good feedback?
I
Yeah.
think so. I don't know.
Oh, I got good feedback. I used to work up there, so I
Yeah.
know a lot of people. And
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually put a picture on Facebook of Phil holding the microphone in front of everything, and I had several people that were like, "That was you guys. You did a great job." So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, congrats, guys. Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hell
I had one of my coworkers say that they enjoyed it.
Good.
My calling.
I mean,
the action.
coworkers lie to you a lot. But
I know. Yeah.
Don't tell.
Then they're like, "Why were you late this morning, Phil?"
no, quite honestly, once Phil got his groove on, it was like, and because it's a totally different thing to announce. You got
Right.
Yeah.
you got 4 vehicles in a heat, and it's 8 laps of complete mayhem. And
Jesus Christ, you have
but
no
once,
idea.
after that first heat, and he kind of got his groove on doing the play-by-play of
Is
it.
that the first time you ever did that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Natural.
He did phenomenal.
Good.
He did phenomenal.
It was so much
job,
fun.
Philip.
We even saw a truck flip on its side. That's how fucking wild these motherfuckers get.
Oh, and when it flipped on its side, spilled a bunch of fuel. You think they're worried about it? Nope. Throw a match on
They
it.
just threw a match on it and let it
Burn
burn
it
off.
off.
I'm like, that's how you party. The crowd
Hell yeah.
cheered. Like, well, what happened was the truck flipped on its side. Everybody got quiet. Dude jumps up, puts his arms up. Everybody cheers.
Mike
They
Utley
flip the
style.
fucking truck back up. There's a whole bunch of gas on the ground. Dude walks up and goes with a fucking match and just lights it on fire and
And they
lets
just
it burn
walk
off.
away like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's like
Fucking amazing.
That's like a mic
That's
drop
awesome.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And then we saw a truck get caught up on, they had tires to mark the course.
Huge tires.
This
Yeah.
fucking truck this big old grain truck got hung up on 2 tires. Like they had to lift it off with 2 big fucking payloaders.
Oh, my God.
Those motherfuckers go hard too. They
Oh.
they hit hard. They rub. They
There was only one heat that like went through all 8 laps and didn't have a major catastrophe.
right.
And that you're kind of at the end of that one, you're kind of like, well, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Ooh. Oh, they want to put on a show, man, and they did. and
Awesome.
and
So
all,
the grand finale had 11 trucks in it.
God, it was mayhem.
And it,
We had to
it
have
was,
we had 3 red flags and 3 restarts because there were just trucks piled upon trucks, trucks humping each other, trucks on their side, trucks like it's fucking amazing.
Nice.
It was brilliant. I'm getting, I should have
had me at
enjoyed it a
hump.
lot more at the time.
Yeah, I wish we'd have gotten more video. I would love to do that online. Like
Yeah.
throw that out there.
Dude, it was awesome. And thank you to Bouveret Motorsports for giving us a chance, letting us do the announcing. And thanks for being generous and paying us, too.
Yeah.
Wait,
fuck.
wait, time out.
Yeah, we got in for free and
You
we
got paid.
Yes.
Oh, so that's another thing too.
Yeah.
If you go to Sandusky and you tell them I'm doing something work related here, this is my name, and it takes an act of God to get you in there.
Jesus.
Like they fight you every step of the way, and chances are, I've literally had before when I've had to go in for like to help with something for the fair
Sure.
and been charged to get in. and it's why I don't have anything to do with it anymore.
I roll up there on Friday. We have no passes, no instruction. And on Tuesday, JB had left our names because JB was up there too and did the announcing. So on Friday, we had no instruction, no passes. Silent N was with us. I just roll up and I'm like, we're the grandstand announcers. Like, we're here to work. And they're like, what's your names? I'm like, Phil and Adam. They're like, all right, cool. Rolling in, and we roll up to the grandstands. And what did that guy say? Something about, fuck. He had a good line.
The guy that let you in.
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, he's like, he's telling us we need to go left. We're like, no, we need to go up to the grandstand. He's like, well, they just put me out here to be a dick. I'm like, we will tell them are the biggest dick we ever met. I'm like, you are doing a great job.
Oh yeah,
He laughed.
We had a
and then
big
I
time.
said, we're doing the announcing. We just got to roll up here. He's like, all right, cool. That's
awesome.
it. They fucking.
That's a party. That's a good times.
I will typically say I don't have good things to say about Huron County, but they're fair. Better than,
Yeah.
like 10 times, 100 times better.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's
more relaxed.
It's one of the largest agricultural fairs in
Yes.
the state.
Yeah.
Dude, when I saw how the atmosphere was on Tuesday, I knew Friday was going to be good because, like I said, everybody just nonchalantly carrying around their beers and their booze, and nobody giving a shit. Just everybody be cool,
No fights. No, it was
That's
a
what
good
it's all
time.
about, man.
right?
That's what it's all about. Man, that's awesome.
I was impressed.
Kelsey's Fair on Saturday night had Ludacris as live entertainment.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And we're just finding out about this now?
I wanted to go see Ludacris.
Sorry, I should have said something.
Phil and I could have announced it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Luda is bringing his walker to the stage.
Right. So, okay, honest question is, can you name one song that Ludacris sings by himself?
I wanna hit you from your head to your toe. I know
Besides
he's
you.
in that one.
Besides you, Jim.
It's Saturday.
He,
Ooh, ooh.
he was in Blurred Lines too, I think.
Because I couldn't think of any, honestly.
The Robin Thicke.
Because like every big song
all
that
I
I
know.
know he's a part of, it's with somebody.
Right.
In a group,
Yes.
But
Well, every song.
He had word of mouth. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Yes, that's it. That's another one.
Then he
So-
also had chicken and waffles.
Never heard that one.
No, it's an album. Yeah.
Oh,
But literally,
you know that?
every rap song.
Fuck yeah.
Every rap song just has featuring 8 to 10 other people.
right, literally. That's why I asked the question. Like,
Yeah.
is there?
That's
a song
kind of how
that he's
Luda got really popular too. Is like the Little John stuff. Because Little John was always the okay in the background on everybody's album. Timberland, I think his name was.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
was always on the background.
Yeah.
Well, Timberland was a producer and made
Yeah.
a lot of the beats, but he would
Sure.
come in like, all right, do it.
Yep.
Do-do.
Yeah, say 5 words in the song.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, baby,
Right.
put it in.
Ludacris is 5'8". He was born in September 11th, 1977. He's in Champaign,
He's
Illinois.
3 years younger
No.
than me.
Which Champaign, Illinois is essentially just Chicago,
But it's not.
right? He's got Get Back. Oh, Roll Out.
Roll out.
Dude.
Me and my homies with the
Roll
top down.
Roll out.
Yeah, that's the song.
So does anybody want to hear Phil in action at that
I
event?
would love to.
I don't.
I want to hear the part where that fucking he got face planted or no things got thrown in your face. Not Dawn.
Oh, it's pretty lousy audio. I thought it was better than this. It sounds better on my phone.
Is that Phil talking right now?
Yeah.
That's you.
Yep.
It's faint.
It's real announcer guy.
They're both sleeping.
Actually sounded like an announcer guy. Look at that.
I
What a
couldn't really hear it.
concept.
I heard a little bit of wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah. Right? So, yeah, I sounded like an announcer guy.
Hot tub.
Well, good for you guys.
It was fun.
Good job.
It was a good time.
Nice. Roll out.
Roll out.
Roll out. I gotta say, the man is in very good shape. Like,
Yeah.
like extremely good shape.
You say coming out on a walker. He's 3 years younger than me.
I know.
Fucker.
I'm joking. He's actually just a little bit older than I am, so. Fucking ludicrous, man. And he's a millionaire, but what's he doing?
You turn 50 and fucking everybody's old.
I don't know why he's at the Monroe County Fair. I really don't.
Because he got paid.
Yeah.
Right.
I bet you. How much do you think Ludacris
That
got
or,
paid?
I don't know. Would that count as community service?
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Man.
you got a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? Akon did it. Aiden showed me this. You know, like how they catch a predator on TV?
Yeah.
Akon is a rapper that Eminem found.
Yep.
All right. And he, I think his song was Locked Up. I got locked up. And he did it live when to catch a predator would catch a pedophile or something. And they handcuff him and he'd start doing that song. You're going to get, and use their name though. It's hilarious.
Oh,
It was fucking hilarious. I just saw that
That was
this
community
weekend.
service?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Word of mouth is that Monroe County fairgoers are gearing up to act a fool this year. Multi-platinum rapper Ludacris will headline the 2024 Monroe County Fair concert.
Word.
Fair manager Daryl Diamond announced Friday morning. The superstar, who is also known worldwide for his acting in the Fast and the Furious movie franchise,
Yep.
Oh, I
will
forgot
perform at
about
8
that.
p.m.
That did
Saturday,
too.
August 3rd. We are thrilled to bring Ludacris to the Monroe County Fair, Diamond said. It is not every day that we have the opportunity to bring an artist that is not only known for his music, but for his acting career as well and his dong. He has fans from different avenues, which makes this a great artist to
I
bring
made the
in.
part up.
Yeah.
We are very thankful his parole allowed
You know
him
that
to
I'm
show up
listening
here.
to you cracking up that head. Try to throw that in there. That's fucking awesome.
I just Googled how much he was getting paid for, but it doesn't.
I don't think they're going to disclose that.
Yeah, he must know somebody in Monroe or the Monroe County Prison.
Like you said, or he
Monroe
said,
County
like,
person.
or he's part of his community service.
Right.
Did you do something wrong? This feels like
I've never heard I've never heard Luda get in trouble.
No. From
I'm
everything I've heard,
kidding.
he's a good dude.
I'm being facetious, but
Yeah, right.
I've heard he's a good dude.
He knows somebody that's on a member of the board or something.
But no, when Kelsey told me that, it's like I kind of like laughed. I'm like, what? Like Ludacris?
So was he any good?
I have no idea. We
You didn't
we
go?
You didn't go?
No, we didn't go to it.
What?
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 Okay.
Not okay.
Let's go.
Skeet.
Ski.
That's really bums me out. You didn't go, man.
I'm sorry, damn it. Sorry. I'm let down.
Did everybody know that he was coming and playing? Or was it a surprise?
Oh, it was announced. This was
it
was announced?
Yeah.
Okay.
this article was like from 2 months ago that I
Gotcha.
just
I
read.
just didn't really have any interest in
Right.
No.
Dude, anytime you can see a major recording act, especially like an award winner like him, that's like a globally known at a small fair like that, you should go. Like one of the best concerts I've ever been
It
to.
was packed though.
One of the best concerts I ever been to was Midland County Fair. It was actually, get this, and this is years and years ago. It was Cedar, and it was Three Doors Down and Our Lady Peace at the
Wow.
Midland fucking County
Damn.
Fair.
That's impressive.
This is circa 2000. I would say 2003. 2003.
So that's before Cedar
Nice.
was big.
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago, speaking of Midland, right? You said Midland?
Yeah.
Jelly Roll was up there.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah, he's good too.
At something tall.
Oh, Tall Boys and Tailgates.
That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to go to the one just across the river there from Port Huron over in Sarnia. They had a Lake Fest or whatever they fucking called it every year. And we went and saw some major bands there too. And they were just starting out, but it was like cheap and there was only, 3,000 people there.
Sure.
It's really fucking cool when you can see bands in venues
Right.
like that.
Absolutely.
In the mid 80s, probably 87, 88, we went down to Summerfest, which was down at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And there were a whole shitload of bands playing, but the one I remember because they had a big song at the time was actually Winger.
Winger.
But they were not the headliner that
He's over
day.
here, Stuart, wearing his Winger shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not that far, but they were good. They were
Yeah.
solid.
Well, anytime you see, even if you don't like them, and I will adhere to this, even if it's not a genre of music you love, like if you're not a country music fan, whatever, but if you see a national recording artist that has a song that they've played on the radio or an album or anything that's gone platinum, anything. If you can see them in a small like venue or concert, like they'll blow your fucking mind.
So real quick, have you ever been
Just
to
like
Louisville?
Tuscola Palooza this
Yeah,
year.
the Rev.
Yeah.
And we talked about it because
Yeah.
I never heard
Yeah.
that his song.
Have you ever been to Louisville?
I have.
I have too.
4th Street down in Louisville. You ever been down there? It's just a string of bars. It's like 2 blocks completely blocked off.
Yeah.
And it's just bars. At the end of it, they have a big stage. Well, we were hanging out in the one bar right by the stage, and they were just playing music on the speakers and stuff. And all of a sudden,
Right.
there was a announcement that they had a special guest that night. It was his birthday, and they had, please welcome him for his birthday. And it was Charlie Daniels' 75th birthday.
No shit.
What the
And
fuck?
he comes out there and starts busting out songs. So we got to sit there very, very close because we were sitting in this bar and he just shows up on the stage. I mean, it was outside, but we're on like the patio of the bar watching Charlie Daniels play on his 75th birthday.
That'd be awesome.
And it was cool. And I mean, I'm not a huge country music
Absolutely
fan,
not.
but Charlie Daniels is pretty epic.
Sure.
Charlie Daniels, though, I know you don't like modern country. Charlie Daniels is old school, good country, I feel like.
And I'll tell you what, you watch him play the fiddle on Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Right.
Yep.
And dear Lord, it gives you chills because he's still pretty, at 75 years old, he was still pretty damn good.
And that would, I mean, and he's well represented around the music industry because I remember being in high school, and it might have been even junior high, with this rapper named Eshawn from Detroit, and he did the cover of "Devil Went Down to Georgia." It was "Devil Went Down to Detroit."
I don't mean to cut us short on this, but we have to stop now so that we can get the live in.
Whoa! We'll talk more about this.
Yes.
Yeah, at a later date.
To be continued. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. The P&A Podcast is brought to you by the Palm Street Studios. Hey, how can our studio host us?
It
Or
is
support
right now.
us.
We're
I mean,
inside us.
How
We're
can they?
inside
Yeah,
it.
how can they be one of our sponsors? Do they? Is it its own entity now?
Yeah.
Fuck. We had featured guest JTK John Crater. He stepped out to go get us some pizza. Also featuring Junior, Air 5, Adam Filkins, Phil Nickel, P&A Podcast Express. Make good choices.